So Imam al-Bukhari is Abu Abdullah, the father of Abdullah, and he actually had a son named Abdullah as well. Not every time a person has a kunya, they have to have a child as well. Okay, but Imam al-Bukhari specifically had a child named Abdullah, and he is al-Bukhari, and what that means is he's attributed to a place called Bukhara. And Bukhara is in Uzbekistan today, which was historically known as the places that are ma wara an-nahar, whatever is beyond the river, and that's basically the Amu Darya. And it is the area is also known as Transoxania, and that's where Imam al-Bukhari was from. And a lot of the ulama of hadith and lugha and many other things happen to be from this region. And Alhamdulillah, there happens to be a revival of Islam in recent years also in Uzbekistan as well, which is a great sign. And the mausoleum or the qabr of Al-Bukhari remains there till today. His name is Muhammad ibn Ismail ibn Ibrahim ibn al-Mughira ibn Bardizbah. This is the known name of Al-Bukhari. And from the name, as soon as you hear the word Bardizbah, you know right away that Imam al-Bukhari is not of Arab descent. He's from Uzbekistan, firstly, and he's not from Arab descent because the name Bardizbah is not an Arabic name. It's clearly not an Arabic name. In fact, it is a Bukhari name. And the word Bardizbah, literally in Bukhari language, it means farmers. Okay, so it's possible that the heritage of Imam al-Bukhari, or the parents, the ancestry of Imam al-Bukhari ends up to some person who happened to be a farmer. And we're in farmland here, huh? So the first person from the family of al-Bukhari that accepted Islam was a man by the name of Al-Mughira. He accepted Islam at the hands of the governor of Bukhara at that time, known as Al-Yaman Al-Ju'fi. And this is how Imam al-Bukhari name became known also as Al-Ju'fi. So if you see Al-Ju'fi, which sounds like an Arab name, it is, but this was because one of the forefathers of Imam al-Bukhari accepted Islam at the hands of this man, and hence they kind of became attributed to that individual. It was an ancient practice. Whenever someone accepts Islam, you kind of take their name as well. Okay, and Imam al-Bukhari, he didn't come from a family of extraordinary amounts of knowledge, but his father was involved in knowledge. And Imam al-Bukhari was very, very keen on highlighting this. He would say that I heard from my father that he heard from Malik ibn Anas. So that shows you that his father is involved in hadith, but he's not considered one of the elite scholars of Islam or something like that. But he's a person of interest in knowledge, and he's a person of piety and so forth. And he also met Hammad ibn Zayd, and Imam al-Bukhari, he would comment on this one specifically, and he would say, with his both hands, my father shook the hand of Abdullah ibn al-Mubarak. Okay? So specifically when it comes to Ibn al-Mubarak, he highlights that it was with his both hands, meaning that was the type of relationship, and this is how close his father was to Abdullah ibn al-Mubarak, or this is how close he became or came to him. And Imam al-Bukhari, he was born in the year 194 after the Hijrah, and he died 256. And that would mean he lived around 62 years of life.